This video is using the cosine rule to find a side. Okay, in the triangle PQR, you are given the angle Q, which is 53.2. You are given the length of PQ, which is 8. And you are given the length of QR, which is 7. And they ask you to find PQ. So, number one, the question mark is side Q. All right. Then also remember to label your sides. This side is opposite angle R, so that one is called R. And this one is opposite angle P, so this one is called P. P is 7, R is 8, and angle Q is 53.2. So in step 1, you have to write the version for the cosine rule. Remember, on your left-hand side, you start with a question mark side, okay? Oh, before we do that, let me just quickly show you again that if you now circle the given information, right, you will get a T, and remember the T goes along with sus, side, included angle, and side. All right, so that is when we're going to use the straightforward cosine rule. All right, so now we have Q, which is the question mark, which goes on the left-hand side, which is Q squared. Then the rule says the two sides, each squared, P squared plus R squared. Then minus 2, again write P and R, and then cos goes along with the letter that is being asked, so cos Q. All right, that is, I think, the most difficult step, but it becomes easier if you practice it a whole lot of times. Okay, so you must remember the pattern. So I remember it starts with Pythagoras. Then I remember it's twice the letters on the left. Okay, the letters on the left. And then cos always goes, the letters on the right, and then cos always goes along with the letter on the left of your equal sign. All right? So when we have written the rule, then in step 2, we are simply going to substitute values. So that is then quite easy. Instead of P, we're going to write 7. Instead of R, we're going to write 8. Then we have 2, P is 7 again, R is 8 again, and then cos Q, have a look, Q is 53.2. Okay, and now you just simply put that into your calculator. But what is really, really important is that you don't put it in different steps. You don't use your equal sign. You do only one calculation on your calculator. So you read the whole equation into your calculator at once using the correct signs. So this one would be 7 and then x squared, right? The key x squared plus. Then you would press 8, okay, and the key x squared minus. Then you would press 2 times 7, or you can put the 7 into brackets as it is there, and then put the 8 into the brackets, or you multiply by 8, and then you multiply by cos 53.2, and then you press your equal sign. Okay, so this is the first time you press your equal sign, and that's really important. People, if you do that in different steps, it's going to give you the wrong answer. Okay, so you must learn to read that whole equation into your calculator at once. Okay, and when you press the equal sign, you get an answer of 45.909 and so forth. And then we still need to get rid of the square. So we're going to take the square root of our answer, okay, the square root of our answer, and then you press equals again, and you round your answer to 3 significant figures. Okay, that is the straightforward cosine rule. Remember, in step 1, you first write the version for the cosine rule that is relevant for the triangle and the labels that are given. In step 2, you substitute. In step 3, you actually put all the whole equation into your calculator at once, right? And then you press equals. Then again, you have to use the opposite operation of the square, which is the square root, and then you round your answer to 3 significant figures.